Hey everybody, it's your girl Cece. Welcome back to my channel. I will apologize in advance if my voice sounds raspy. I am super congested right now. Zyla is sick. She has a fever and she's had a cold all week long. I think she ended up getting some little germies from some of the other kids at daycare, but she's been sick all week and she's still sick. I've definitely picked up whatever cold or germs that she has, so if I sound super nasally, super congested, it's definitely the fact that I have a cold. But I did want to bring you guys this video because this video right here is a highly requested video on my channel, and this is pretty much my everyday how I get ready for work everyday makeup routine. So a lot of you that watch my videos, you know, are like, Cece, I love your looks and all, but girl, ain't nobody got time to be doing that every day. Like, just give me something quick that I can throw together in 10 or 15 minutes so that I can still look put together, but I don't have time to be doing lashes and a whole bunch of eyeshadow. Like, I just need something quick. So you guys asked, I am delivering. So I came up with this look right here. This is definitely a look that you can tweak to your liking. The eyeshadow look is super simple. I think I use like 3 eyeshadows and just mascara. There's no liner or anything like that. Super simple to do, that you could just kind of throw together quick and easy in the mornings, because I know in the mornings me and Zyla literally have 1 hour for both of us to get up, dress, and be out the door on the way to daycare. So on days that I'm going to work, if I even wear eyeshadow at all, I don't try to do nothing, you know, like super elaborate. So I figured this would be the perfect look for those of you who just don't have a lot of time in the morning, or maybe you're a busy mom like me and you just want something quick and easy. With the neutral eyeshadows, you can definitely do a nude-ish lip like what I did, or if you wanted to go for a bolder lip, you could definitely do that. I mean, you could definitely, you know, just tweak this, change the lip. If you want to add lashes to it, you could add lashes to it, but I feel like, you know, the technique of this is super simple. So that is what I'm bringing to you guys today. I hope that you have fun watching this tutorial. I definitely had fun making it for you. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the video. All right, so let's get it started. So we're going to start with brows. So I'm going to first just apply this e.l.f. Beauty Shield all over my face just to kind of refresh my face. Then I'm going to take this Urban Decay Velvetizer powder, and I'm just going to use it as a base for my brows to kind of matte them down. And then per usual, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade Brandywine to outline. And then I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Tattoo Studio brow pomade in Auburn to fill them in, and I'm going to use my CoverGirl concealer, and mine is in the shade Light Pale, to carve out my brows. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because you guys have seen me do this forever, because this has been my brow routine since forever. And then once I finish my brows, for a final step, I go back in with my Urban Decay Velvetizer, and I basically just push this into my brows to set them, to make sure that I do not sweat them out during the day. All right, brows are done. So now I'm going to go into my primer, and I do like to apply my primer before eyeshadow just to make sure that it has time to set into the skin. So the primer that I have been loving for every day is my Maybelline Master Prime Primer Base Blur Plus Pore Minimizing Primer. This is a silicone kind of filling primer, so it does feel a little oily on the face, but if you have texture like I do, it is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love this primer so much for making the skin feel smooth and hydrated. And then I do like to use a eye cream. So I feel like the eye cream really helps just to make sure that my eye and my under eye area stays hydrated, because I have the driest eyes ever. You would think with my skin being oily that my eyes would also be oily, but no, my eyes are freaking dry. So I like to apply that first before I go in with eye primer or anything, just to make sure that my eye primer does not make my eyeshadow look dry or patchy. And the eye primer that I have been obsessed with, that I've been using every day, is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. Oh my gosh, this primer is so freaking bomb. It has a little bit of a silicone-y kind of feeling to it too, but I like it because it's not super slick, but it's also not super tacky, and your eyeshadows will go on just so smooth and buttery after you use this primer. I am obsessed. So I'm going to apply that to the eye, and then I'm going to go in with this BH Cosmetics blending brush, and I'm going to use my first shadow out of my custom palette. So this is Cappuccino by Modos Cosmetics. It is a matte brown, and it is just a not too light, not too dark transition shade. So I'm going to apply that first. And I'm going to go into my Miscos Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to grab this burnt orange shade, and I'm going to apply that over the transition shade just to make it stand out a little bit more. And then I'm going to go back into that same palette and just grab a little bit of a darker matte brown, like caramel kind of brown. And I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to apply this directly to my crease in windshield wiper motion. So what this is going to do is it's just going to deepen up that crease, so when the look is done, it won't look so light. It'll definitely have a little bit of a pop to it without being overpowering. So you can build this up to the consistency that you like, and then after you get it built up, I just like to take this BH blending brush once again and just blend all of these shadows together to make sure that there's no harsh lines or anything like that going on. So with this type of look, you could pretty much use any shimmer shade that you want. This one right here has pretty much been my go-to for every day because it's just goes with any look. It's just really simple. This is by Modos Cosmetics. I believe that this is steel, but I would definitely link everything in the description bar below if you want to know exactly what shade this is. So with any shimmer, I always go in with my NYX glitter glue first, and then I go in with the shimmers, and I just feel like the glitter glue just helps these shimmer shades to adhere to the eye and to just stand out a little bit more. So that's what you see me doing here. And then I'm not going to use any liner, so I'm just going to go directly into mascara. So I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Wear mascara, and I'm going to use my Modos lash primer per usual. So that's what you're going to see me doing here, just applying the lash primer, and then I'm going to go in with the mascara. For this to be a Dollar Tree mascara, this is actually really good. And then for the face, I'm going to go in with the Milk Cosmetics Luminous and Blur Primer. This helps to blur pores and gives the skin a really nice glow that really just helps your foundation to look really nice and glowy on the face. So the foundation combo that I have been obsessed with lately is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless mixed with just a teeny bit of the Isadora Active All Day Wear makeup. So these are both matte primers and matte foundations, but I don't feel like they're super matte, so they actually work really well together. They're both really liquidy and they just do help to mattify, but they're not overpowering, and they do give me just a nice skin-like finish. Okay, so I just basically pat the foundation onto my face with my finger, and then I'm going to blend it out with my Morphe Y7. So as far as bronzing goes, this palette right here, the Tarte Pro Glow Volume 3, you guys, this is like essential for every day because as you can see, it has two sides to it. So what I like to do is open up one side at a time, and like one day I'll use the entire left side, and then the other day I'll use the entire right side. So it does have a bronzer, a cheek color, and a highlight. So as you can see here, I'm just applying the bronzer very lightly all over to the high points of my face and then the side of my nose as well. I'm going to clean that brush off and take that exact same brush, and I'm going to use the blush out of the palette. So I feel like these blushes really are not like super pigmented, which is actually pretty good for every day because I don't feel like you really want like a lot of blush for like every day. So I feel like it's really great for like work and stuff like that, but you can definitely build these blushes up if you want a little bit more color to the face. And then I'm going to switch and go to a different Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going to apply the highlight out of the palette to the tops of my cheekbones, down my nose, cupid's bow, and chin. And this highlight is really nice for every day. It's not like super glowy, so I do like it for work. Okay, and so now I'm just applying the e.l.f. Beauty Shield once again, just to take away any cakiness and powderiness we have in the face. And for the last step, I'm going to go in with lips. So lately, I haven't really been feeling lipstick. I've really been feeling like a lip liner and gloss. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. So I'm actually going to use a Wet n Wild eyeliner. And this one is called Simmer Down Now. And so I'm just basically going to apply a really thick layer of the liner on the outer part of my lips, and then I'm going to go in and fill in with gloss. And so the gloss that I'm going to be using is this Wet n Wild gloss that came in their new Crystal collection, and this shade is called Jade. So when you see me blending them together, I am actually going to blend my lips together instead of blotting, because I feel like when you do that, it just helps the lip liner to look more like a lipstick versus a liner. But this combo, girl, I have been obsessed. And like really, you could take a deeper like chestnut or really dark brown lip liner and pair it with pretty much any gloss that you have to get a similar type of effect. And that is it for this super simple look. I hope that you guys enjoyed the look. I definitely enjoyed putting it together for you. Do not forget to comment below any video requests that you have, as well as to subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed already. And I will talk to you guys next time in my next video. Bye!